Now we're talking. This boom is massive. It's Friday, and you know what that means. Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Welcome back to How Farms Work. Today is day 2 of skid scouting. So in our previous video, I had gone on fastline.com and I looked up a couple of different pieces of machinery that I would be interested in purchasing, being is that I need a skid loader this year. So this year I am gonna have to purchase a skid loader by next fall. I'm just kind of scouting around, looking out for what my price range would be, see if there's any deals right now. And there is a Bobcat S650 that I think should be priced a little bit higher than it currently is. So I want to go check it out. And it's currently priced at $29,500. Usually they're priced anywhere between $32,000 and $34,000 for the same year and model with similar hours. Now we're talking. I almost wonder if that's the one. That drive was a little bit of a jog. Look at that beast. Oh man. Look at this puppy. Isn't that just cute? Here's what Ryan wants. And here's what Ryan can afford. All right, here's an S650. She's got a few thousand hours on her. This would be the Dusen engine. The rust and, oh yeah, this is the one that I was looking at online. It has the rust spot up front. But the rust on this would justify the lower price, I would think. All in all, it doesn't really seem like too bad of a unit. I wonder what the price difference is for like a brand new one. Not saying I'd consider a brand new skid loader, but isn't there supposed to be a key on these things? What about, oh, there she comes to life. So this one's got 474 hours on her, and she is pretty rusty in some places. 475, I can't remember if that's the one. This looks like the one that I was looking at online. I'm not totally for sure though. Rated operating capacity, 2,690 pounds. Can we get a whopper? All right. I mean, it seems all right. I don't know. I need to go back to my phone and look and see what else they have on their inventory. I don't know if those are new units and they only have used on their website. But they have a lot more units here than what they had listed. So I'm gonna go back to the phone, check it out a little bit. Never used one.
$15 O'Reilly gift card. Don't risk your safety because of poor visibility. Get premium blades at guaranteed low prices. O'Reilly.
Why isn't the volume working?
Better prices every day.
Turn it down.
See store for details.
Turn it off. Stop. Oh. Okay. Well, O'Reilly's just got a free advertisement out of me. I wonder why that doesn't work. All right, well, I guess we'll never know. The rear end's not as rusty as I thought it was. I think that was just the picture, but there's definitely some rust even down here. She needs a bath. Wonder if the bucket's included. Now, a few things to watch out for when purchasing a skid steer. When I was at the Scott auction, I noticed a couple things on those skid loaders that I had seen. You got to watch out for stuff like leaks. You got to watch for hoses that might be rubbed through, pins and bushings that are wore. If you can get a demonstration of one of these things on the lot, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do because they're pretty well closing, if you can, check to make sure that there isn't any play in the bucket. You want to make sure that it drives good, that there isn't any play when you go to steer. I've been in a skid steer that had a lot of play in it before, and those aren't a lot of fun to drive. Another thing to watch out for is hoses that are rusted. You don't want your lines to be in too bad a shape like the ones you're seeing. But depending on what they used it for, I mean, you want to look for signs of heavy usage in a short amount of time, because you want a unit that is well taken care of. This thing has a lot of rust on it in some spots. You never know what the previous owner had done with it. This one shows signs of pretty heavy usage in a short amount of time, just from all the rust stains and bolts that are rusted on it. Got some rust there under the cab even. Hopefully they didn't spend too much time lifting that cab. But it's just a few things to be cautious about. Well, I've seen what I need to see. I'm not any more serious about buying it than I was on my way here, but it is actually in better shape than I had thought it was. So overall, for me, I would rate this one a meh. I think this is the one with 3,000 or so hours on it that they want 25 grand for. This one's got a key. Let's see. We're waiting. 3,300 hours. And they want 25 grand for it. Tell you what, if I'm paying 25 grand for a 3,300 hour unit, I might as well just go buy a $20,000 unit with 3,000 hours on it. This one's got about the same amount of rusts, and it's definitely showing use. Ooh, okay, let's not do that again. So now here's one of their brand new S570s. Ooh, smells fresh. This is in the new S570. I would assume this has the newer Dusen motor in it, and wait for the glove plugs to finish firing up. So this one's got 7 hours on it. This would be in similar size in comparison to the 773 that we have now. Similar lift capacity, and I'm sure this is out of my price range, but I just kind of wanted to hop in one of the new ones and see what the prices were like. I'm gonna do a few laps around the yard and see what they have out here. Okay, I'll get out and have a look at the Deere. So I think this one was listed for like 38,000. Should be, it's pretty well new. What do we got? Yeah, it's obviously not a real heavily used unit. Now we're talking. Like I said, 38,000 is way out of my price range. I still want to find that Kubota. Hopefully it's here. Now we're talking. Speaking of trailers, this is where my steel trailer came from. It'll be time to update that someday as well. But for right now, it's getting us by, and that's what's most important. As long as it's serving the function that we need it to, it's good enough for me. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna find that Kubota. That does look like a teleskid though. So here's what I meant about the teleskid. They have the extending boom. This one looks like it's new. I don't really have much to say about JCB. I don't really know that much about them yet. I have been reading up on them, and people have said that they're pretty reliable units, and that the teleskid is the bee's knees. It's pretty easy to get into. Handy dandy. This thing has incredible visibility. Wow. It's pretty spacious. Now, when I first saw the one boom design that JCB makes, I did have some concerns, I'll be honest. I had worried that there would be a lot of torque on the back end, but I guess that these things are built sturdy enough on the back end these days where it's really not an issue. I guess early on they had a problem with that, but they realized that it was a problem. But this boom is massive. So she's even got a little nice rear view mirror up top. This is the first time I've ever been in a JCB. Something like this would be really, really nice. We have a lot of grassy places that we cannot reach. Well, that's enough playing around for now, I guess. It was nice being able to see what one of these things is like in person. Well, I guess I'll just have to keep an eye out. Unfortunately, I didn't see any real deal. That S650, I mean, for what it was, the price was rather justified. Like I said, it should have been priced around $34,000, but with all the rust and stuff that's on it, I mean, $29,500 isn't bad. But I don't really know if that's in my price range or what I would be willing to buy. So I'll just keep an eye out. I have plenty of time. It's not like I'm too hard pressed right now. As long as I can make it through the spring here, this summer shouldn't be too bad. Anyway, with that should be about it for this video. Thanks for riding along with me. Thanks for watching this video. And be sure to check out all of our other ones. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. All how farms work. And with that, I'll see you next time.